Hello everyone. Today, what I'm going to share is my latest AI usage. What I'm showing on screen now is a email that you may receive very frequently if you are in any sort of professional setting and you have a meeting that you missed and you receive a recording of that meeting, but you don't have 1 hour to watch. Even if you can watch it in 2 times speed, you don't have half an hour to watch. So how do we get AI's assistance in summarizing a recording without really watching it? And the AI can directly summarize it for you. I know when you search this function on website, there are a bunch of charged services. Even there are a free tier. It's usually the common practice of giving you, for example, 10 minutes free, and then they charge you. But actually, there is a free way to have a little bit of manual setup, but to do this all free. And also, you set up once, and in the future, you can use the same workflow, which is much more efficient the second time you use it. You just run the script again, and then the recording will be summarized for you. So today I'm using this as one of my example. So there is a monthly employee update meeting. So it happens every month, and every month it takes 1 hour. And how do I get a summary of it? Large language models now, if you provide them a good prompt, the summary is very good performed. So the key is we provided a good prompt. A good prompt would be if we have the full transcript of it. But if you click the employee meeting, if you are like my institution, it will be like this. It's a video and it does not have transcript for you that you can just directly copy and paste. For example, I am trying to, actually, you can just copy it. You can just actually select all of them and copy it, although it takes a long time to get to the end. If you are very patient, you can actually do it in this way. Indeed. See how long it takes. For example, if you have a 4 hour meeting, it takes much longer because it's 10 seconds per paragraph. Although now it's the end, it took me probably 1 whole minute to copy the whole thing. Once you copy it, you can put it in any platform you're using and you paste it and you say, summarize it for me. So that's one way if you are patient, if you scroll down all the way to copy all the content. But another way is actually on any website, if you are playing YouTube video, in other words, if you are playing any recording, watching any video using Chrome, for example, which is a website, instead of in the app, so because it's much restrained for the things we can do within an app. But if you are on the website, there are a bunch of hacking approaches to interact and to dig in the HTML behind this website you are seeing. So for this, if you want to use a code-based approach, which is more suitable for a very long meeting, for example, a 2 hour, 3 hour meeting that you want, or a few meetings at the same time that you don't want to manually copy all of them, then you can copy my code that I'm going to provide for you in the description of this video. You can copy that code and you can use that. And how do we use that is based on this function called developer tool. So if you are on Chrome, this is how you find the developer tool. So click the 3 dots here and you can find there are more tools. And the developer tool is this one. It has a coding kind of logo. So once you click that, you will see it's a bunch of, you might see a different screen than myself because I already played around with it. So if I click that again, close that and click that again, you might see something more similar to this. you might be on the element page based on your layout. It might be this on the right side is on the bottom instead of on my right side, but you will see something similar to this. And what this is all the behind the screen HTML code for this website showing here. As you can see, when I scroll this, it's highlighted in blue on the left screen, which is on the website. So the way our goal is to extract all the text in the caption. One way to do it very efficiently, instead of finding it through this, for example, this is highlighted, we click down and then scroll it down, see which one is highlighted. This is a not efficient way, although you can actually find it using this way. A more efficient approach is just to right click any content within the caption, and you can click inspect, and it will find that exact line of caption for you. And the way we want to observe the pattern of it within each paragraph of the caption is embedded within a class called event text, and it's across different division of event class. If you can find another one, for example, inspect here, then it expand, and this is another event text. So now we know the pattern that we can use that pattern to extract all those paragraphs now. And if you don't know, as like me, I don't know HTML, how to write a JSON to extract HTML, then there is a very, very handy AI tool within this. Let me open this one so that you know this AI assistant. How did this pop up? I think it's in your setting. See, there is a setting on your Chrome that you can click AI innovation, and you can enable all of the four options, four functions here. After you enable it, you come back to the console. So the element is like this, which we've displayed the raw HTML code to find the pattern of class event text. And then in the console is where you interact, where you can actually interact with this website. Just like where you will write your R code, Python code, you can actually write code within the developer tool on the Chrome website. So the way I did this is asked AI, I want to extract text from event text container. Actually, this is my first prompt, and this is what the AI generated for me. So I want to extract the text in the caption, which is correspond to the HTML class called event text, and it's in the span. The full caption are in various class embedded within the HTML. How do I do that? And the AI tell me the JSON code, very simple, only one code chunk that you can insert. And as I said, you can copy this and then select your console. So this is a new one. Select the console and paste it here. And usually, if it runs, it would be looks like this. If it does not run and you have an error code like this, don't paste code. It's because of your security setting. And to overcome that, you can ask AI for help again. You say, I cannot paste this in development tool console because I have a warning. How do I run this code? And it says it's because of your security setting, and you can run it as a snippet. So this is under here. And so open the development tool, I already clicked the inspect, and that's how I find the pattern of the class event. And then I click the source on the tab at the top, and on the left-hand sidebar, look for snippet. Snippet is here. If you cannot see it because you are on a different tab, you may need to click this to the right direction arrow to see the snippet. Allows you to create a new snippet, which means in the future this is saved for you and you don't need to ask AI again for the code. The code is saved here. So this is actually a recommended approach instead of directly paste the code in the console, because next time you might forgot what code to use. A more efficient way with good documentation is under the source, you create a new snippet and paste the code in. After you paste the code, you can run it depending if you are using a Mac or Windows. You click Command Enter or Control Enter for this. For me, Command run, Command return. And then this is all the output after we run the code. This is the console on the right side. So AI assistant says you will see all the transcript now. So for the transcript, we click all the objects, and again, just like what we did, you can now paste those transcript in here, extracted for you. Let me summarize this transcript for me, the main points talked from this meeting. I do not think it needs pro. It's just a simple summarization task that large language model is performed very well of, because if you are using Gemini for more complex coding assignment, you might need to use a pro or thinking, but this one is just fast. The key discussion point is now here for you. Action item. Next time I can just save it as a file and upload it instead of using a manual copy. So let me ask AI to do that. Can you add code so that the extracted caption is saved as a maybe TXT file on my computer in download folder, and it's generating it for me, and then I can copy and paste in my snippet, but I am curious what is changed. So it creates a function to collect all the captions. So the first chunk is the same, the console of caption, and to print full text, instead of full text, it saves it in a TXT. So let's maybe on our second snippet, just to compare, let me rename this to get captions save txt.js. And then let me select all and command return. Let's see. Yes, it's not defined, which means I need to load the library before that. So let me ask AI to do that. I just paste the error message and it will fix that for me. So the difference here is the JS. It says it looks like from the top included, the JS should not be included. So let's do that and see. This is my TXT file and it's all included here. So this is a much better way so that avoid any type of manual copy. I think with that, hopefully in the future, when you receive any recording, you just open it in your Google, and then you can use this way to download the transcript and feed it into the free Gemini or ChatGPT to summarize it for you. Because those other tools, they charge you for maybe extracting. Thank you, everyone. Hope this is helpful. Or maybe it's me just geek talking, but this is a interesting case. I think the takeaway message is for anything nowadays, anything, especially text related and summarization task is the most classic task of all. So if you are trying to summarize anything, and be innovative about this summarization because recording can be summarized, newspaper can be summarized, sometimes pictures can be described slash summarized. So it's multimodal. It's not only text now, but also videos, pictures, music, audio. So all of that you can use AI assistance. And if you are interested in summarize anything using AI, just Google it. This time I Googled about are there any AI tools for me to summarize a video when I play the video on Chrome website and give it a little bit more context. And I said, this is a Zoom recording. It's a link. And it gives me a bunch of advertisement of different apps that charges you. But from my previous experience, I remember that development tools. So I provided that reply back. I said, I tried a few of them. I couldn't find anything that is totally free. And I remember this is my second prompt to Gemini. And I said, I remember the Chrome have a development tool. Can I use that? And then it says, yes, you can use development tool. You just need to find the pattern of the caption, which is to find the caption on the website and right click the inspect. And then after the inspect, the HTML will open, and then you will see the pattern of the HTML code. And from where, if you can recall, it's called the class. It's the same class called event or something. So that event class is how we used to extract the HTML. And then very helpfully, the development tool itself has AI assistance enabled. If you don't remember this is what I'm talking about. And if you cannot find this page, it's just when you click the three dots, you find more tools, and it's developer tool. And then it is this blue icon, this blue star. That's the Gemini logo, similar to Gemini logo. And that's this AI assistance. And this is within the developer tool to help you write any code. And the code, you can use the same exact way to ask AI to generate it for you, but I'm going to also share it with you. It is in my source page, and I'm going to paste this version probably because it saves that output into a TXT file that you can upload later to Gemini to summarize it for you. Thank you. I hope this is a starting point for you to explore once you have any use case, once you have anything that you want to save time and get some summarization from, especially those meeting that's more general, that you can actually just see the summary and not needing to dig into it. And you can always enhance your prompt saying, I need more details, bring me more details instead of just a high level overview. So depending on your needs, you might customize your summarization into more detailed version than a general one. But I hope this is a time-saving tool. Although you save something, you might lose something. You might gain your time, but you may lose some information. So be careful with summarizing. You might miss some important detail or the emotion and the dynamics shared in people's voice, right? So aware of what is the disadvantage, but feel free, feel enabled, feel empowered. I hope you can in the future to do tasks more efficiently and save time for the things matters for the things that you are interested in digging into and enjoy doing. Thank you, and let me know if you have any questions or other use case or some brainstorming problems or issues that you are considering tackling with AI's assistance, welcome to drop comments below, and other people who are watching this video might learn from you as well. Thank you. I'll see you next time.